Hello, I'm here on Church Street, top of Church Street, Bold Street End, on this very busy Sunday afternoon. Like I've said in one of my previous videos, time is of the essence. That's why as 225 approaches, we've got to make sure reckless politicians, journalists, bogus super scousers are made to sit up and address the awful truth. The awful truth being the cultural transformation of our glorious city and our cherished city centre. We can't let 225 go by like 224 and 223 did without these politicians being made to address the worries and concerns faced by the good people of this city regarding Liverpool's long-term future and the Scouse legacy that is rightfully our children, grandchildren and all those amazing Scousers yet to be born. They can't just keep ignoring what is happening in the hope the good people of Liverpool are just going to roll over and accept cultural change, because that's not going to happen. I've just drove through Kensington on my way into the city centre. Kensington now is a completely different place. It's lost, it's gone. Its heart and soul has been replaced by something unfamiliar and unfriendly. The same is now happening to other long-standing proud Scouse communities that are undergoing profound change. Because if this change isn't stopped, like I've said, long-term, it poses a threat to our unique Scouse character, traditions and cultural identity. It's not Joe Owens having a go at anyone. Like I've said before, small amounts of new arrivals settling here in our city wouldn't have been a problem. Even if they didn't want to embrace the Scouse fam, it wouldn't have been a problem. But that's not what's happened. Too many new arrivals with different ways, beliefs, value, standards have been housed in our glorious city, changing long-standing proud Scouse communities. Kensington and Fairfield just being two communities that have been changed beyond repair. There is no changing them communities back. They are gone, lost. Part of our city now has lost its Scouse status, character, cultural identity. Right, never ever to return to its former glory. Gone. We can't allow County Road, Breck Road, Westminster Road, Walton Road, Smithdown Road, West Derby Road and many other long-standing proud Scouse communities to go the same way. This is important, ladies and gentlemen. This is serious. We need to stop further cultural change. And that's why we've got to make enough noise in 225, especially at election time, to make these reckless politicians sit up and take note and do something about it, address the worries and concerns facing the good people of Liverpool regarding our city's long-term future and the Scouse legacy, like I keep saying, rightfully our children and grandchildren. Doesn't belong to the new arrivals, it doesn't belong to their children, grandchildren, it belongs to ours. Sorry for being selfish, but that's the way it is, ladies and gentlemen. The boot on the other foot, the new arrivals would think the same, without a doubt, right? They would think the same and do the same, right? Their politicians wouldn't be letting them down. Trust me, they wouldn't. Shame on you, all of you. Councillors, MPs, Liam Thorpe, Political Editor, Liverpool Echo, Ricky Tomlinson, all these others, Ian Byrne, MP for West Derby, Refugees Welcome, and Dan Carden, MP for Walton, Diversity or Strength Baloney, Ricky Tomlinson. coats for refugees, a few quid in the pocket. You know, Christ, what planet are these people on? They're just laughing at people like you, Mr. Tomlinson. They're just laughing at you, right? You really believe they appreciate what you're doing for them? You really believe that, do you? Just laughing at you, right? Like I say, we must oppose further cultural change, ladies and gentlemen, because the new arrivals, like I've said before, new arrivals are not playing about. Whatever parts of Liverpool they take will remain theirs. There'll be places never again to see. Scouse ways we're all too familiar with. They'll be changed into something completely else, as they are being changed. We know they are. Therefore, remember, say no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride, shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you. Hello, I'm still here, Church Street, McDonald's End, on this very busy Sunday afternoon. It really is a busy day. Like I keep saying, ladies and gentlemen, time is of the essence. Cultural change is sweeping across long-standing proud Scouse communities, faster and faster. And if we leave it much longer, or we put faith in these reckless politicians, journalists, bogus super Scousers, then more and more long-standing proud Scouse communities are going to look like Kensington and Fairfield. We cannot wait for them to come to our aid, because it's not happening. They have abandoned the good people of Liverpool. They've sacrificed them on the altar of cultural change, for career, for self. If they cared about this city and its long-term interests, they would be opposing further cultural change. They wouldn't be allowing what is happening to our city. They would be opposing it, right? They're not opposing it, they're encouraging it. So it's up to us, ladies and gentlemen, at election time, to find a candidate in your community, reliable, credible, opposed to further cultural change, and give them your vote. Short of that, ladies and gentlemen, cultural change will sweep across our glorious city, changing it forever. Look what's happened to London, right? No more Cockney sparrows fly over London, and we all know why. London has lost its Cockney status, character and cultural identity. It will never ever be the same place it once was, our glorious capital city. It will never ever be what it once was, which is just shocking and very sad. We can't allow this transformation to do the same to our glorious city and our cherished city centre. We must oppose further cultural change, because if we don't, ladies and gentlemen, our children and grandchildren will curse us, right? They can't inherit this mess. We have the crystal ball, remember. We know what's happened to other towns and cities. We have the crystal ball. We would be fools to ignore the warning that's there right in front of us, right? We have the crystal ball, metaphorically speaking, right? Therefore, we're pre-warned. We know what's on the way, how it unfolds, and the end result. We must take this serious, ladies and gentlemen, for our city's future and the Scouse legacy, rightfully our children, grandchildren, and all those amazing Scousers yet to be born. Remember, say no to cultural change, yes to Scouse pride, shout it out loud, Scouse and proud. Okay, thank you.